Mystical Love and Light here. I am going to do part 2 of Substitutions from the Complete Book of Incense, Oils, and Brews. So this is the substitution section. I've already done part 1. There's 5 parts total that I'm going to split up the substitutions in the way that he has it in the books. It's going to be 5 videos so that they are not so terribly long, because this one here is like 8 or 9 pages. So I'll be talking really just boom, 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 boom. So it won't be a long video. Now, the substitutions, it's under magical goals. So it's going to tell you, like if you're going to be doing a certain working, like the first one, astral projection, it's going to give you a list of different substitutions you can use for the same outcome. Okay, and then he has on here, not all magical goals are listed here. For those that are missing, see the following planetary and elemental tablets, which those are other parts also of the substitutions that I will be covering in the different videos. Or check the index. Use these listings for mixing your own blends or when substituting. So like I say, if you want to do a working for astral projection, these are some of the items you can use to substitute to have the same outcome. Okay, for astral projection, okay, first I need to cover something, and it's a key of tables. He has, well, I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. He has a key of tables. Let me tell you what they are first, because after each one of these substitutions that you can make to include into your own working for that specific subject that you want to do a working on, he has the key. In other words, after each one, like on the benzoin, he's got H and the O. So the H, and I'll just say it right here at the beginning, you can always refer back to the video, back it up, and listen to this part again if you can't remember. H is for, H equals herb and gum and flower and bark and root and leaf and fruit and seed. All of those are covered under the H. So if you're wondering what it is, refer to that key. O equals essential oil and absolute. B equals bouquet. And I've done videos on the bouquet oils, so they're scheduled into it. I'm not sure when this one will come out or when the other ones will come out, because I've got them scheduled. S equals synthetic, but everything will be covered. Okay, so if you're doing a working for astral projection, you can substitute any or all of these. Benzoid, which is a H and an O. Dignity of Crete, H. Cinnamon, H or O. Jasmine, H or O. Popular, H. Sandalwood, H or O. Which makes a lot of sense, so I'm hoping I didn't confuse you. Let's just kind of go over this just one more time, just to let you know. So in other words, sandalwood says H or O. So the O, you can use the essential oil to substitute, or you can use any of the ones that fall under the H, which is you can use the sandalwood herb, the gum, the flower part, the bark part, the root part, the leaf part, the fruit, or the seed. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. Okay, if you're doing a working for courage, I don't think I need to say if you're doing a working for. I'll just, because there's a lot in here to cover for the one video, which is part 2. I'll just say the like courage, and I'll just say substitutions. Okay, courage, substitutions, allspice, H, black pepper, H or O, dragon's blood, H, frankincense, H or O, geranium, which in parentheses is rose geranium, H or O, sweet pea, H or B, tonka, H or B, thyme, H. Divination, anise, H, camphor, H or O, clove, H or O, hibiscus, H, meadowsweet, H, orange, H or O, orris, H. For exorcism workings, ooh, there's a lot of them here. Angelica, H, basil, H or O, clove, H or O, copal, H, cumin, H, dragon's blood, H, frankincense, H or O, fumitory, H, garlic, H, heliotrope, H, horehound, H, juniper, H or O, lilac, H, mallow, M-A-L-L-O-W, H, mistletoe, H, myrrh, H or O, cayenne pepper, H, peppermint, H or O, pine, H or O, rosemary, H or O, sagebrush, H, sandalwood, H or O, snapdragon, H, thistle, H, vetiver, H or O, yarrow, H or O. Okay, if you're doing a happiness working, apple blossom, H, catnip, H, H-Y-A-C-I-N-T-H. You can use keyword H. Lavender, H or O. Marjoram, H. Meadowsweet, H. Sesame, H. Saffron, H. St. John's, H. And that includes that one. Okay, if you're doing a health healing working, allspice, H, angelica, H, bay, H or O, calamus, H, carnation, H, cedarwood, H or O, cinnamon, H or O, citron, H, coriander, H or O, eucalyptus, H or O, fennel, H, gardenia, H, heliotrope, H, honeysuckle, H, juniper, H or O, lemon balm, H or O, lime, H or O, mugwort, H, palmarosa, O, not H, just O, cayenne pepper, H, peppermint, H or O, pine, H or O. Poppy seed, H. Rose, H or O. Rosemary, H or O. Saffron, H. Sandalwood, H or O. Sassafras, H. Spearmint, H or O. Spikenard, H. Thyme, H. Violet, H. Willow, H. Wintergreen, H. Yerba Santa, H. Give me a drink of water. This is good to know because whenever I'm showing my workings that I'm doing, the actual workings, people will normally send me a private message and ask me if they can substitute certain things for certain things that I'm using. And so this right here, even though it says it doesn't cover it all, it does cover a lot of it. Okay, if you're doing a love working, you can substitute any of these. Apple blossom, H or B. Apricot, it says apricot O, and then it says no scent. Basil, H or O. Chamomile, H or O. Catnip, H. Chickweed, H. Cinnamon, H or O. Civet, S, which S was the synthetic. Clove, H or O. Copal, H. Coriander, H or O. Cumin, H. Dill, H. Dragon's blood, H. Gardenia, H. Ginger, H or O. Hibiscus, H. Jasmine, H or O. Juniper, H or O. Lemon, H or O. Lemon balm, H or O. Lemon verbena, H or O. Lime, H or O. Lotus, B. Marjoram, H. Mastic, H. Mimosa, H. That's good. I've got mimosa up there and I'm not used it in any of my workings. And I know I can use it in some of my love workings. Cool beans! Thank you! Scott Cunningham. Myrtle, H. Neroli, O. Orange, H or O. Orchid, H. Orris, H. Pomarosa, O. Peppermint, H or O. Palmyra, H. Rose, H or O. Rosemary, H or O. Sassafrilla, H. Stepanotis, Stephanotis, H. Sweet pea, B. Thyme, H. Tonka, H or B. Tuberose, H or B. Vanilla, H. Vervain, H. Vetiver, H or O. Violet, H. Yarrow, H or O. Lang Lang, O. Okay, and then if you're doing a love working, allspice, H. Calamus, H. Fern, H. Grains of Paradise, H. Hazel, H. Heather, H. Iris moss, H. Nutmeg, H or O. Orange, H or O. Poppy seed, H. Rose, H or O. Spikenard, H. Star anise, H. Tonka, H or B. Vetiver, H or O. Violet, H. Now lust. Substitutions that you can use. Ambergris, S. Caraway, H. Cinnamon, H or O. Civet, or civet, C-I-V-E-T, S. Clove, H or O. Deer's tongue, H. I still haven't gotten any deer's tongue. I need to get it. There's a working that I need to do, and I haven't gotten the deer's tongue. And it shows all of these that I can substitute for. Ginger, H or O. Ginseng, H. Grains of paradise, H. Hibiscus, H. Lemongrass, H or O. Nettle, H. Olive, H or O. Parsley, H. Patchouli, H or O. Peppermint, H or O. Rosemary, H or O. Saffron, H. Sesame, H. Stephanotis, Stephanotis. I'm probably going to spell that every time I get to it. Or I can just call it I don't know. H. Tuberose, H or B. Tuberose. Vanilla, H or yerba mate, M-A-T-E, H. So, any of those can be used in the lust working. Any of those, okay? Money and riches. Allspice, H. Almond, H. Basil, H or O. Bergamot, mint, H or B. Calamus, H. Chamomile, H or O. Cedarwood, H or O. Cinnamon, H or O. Clinique oil, CLINQUEFOIL, H. Clove, H or O. Clover, H. Dill, H. Elder, H. Galangula, H. Ginger, H or O. Heliothrope, H. Honeysuckle, H. Hyssop, H. Jasmine, H or O. Myrtle, H. Nutmeg, H or O. Oak moss, H or B. Orange, H or O. Patchouli, H or O. Peppermint, H or O. Pine, H or O. Sage, H. Sassafras, H. Tonka, H or B. Vervain, H. Vetiver, H or O. Wood aloe, H or O. And woodruff, H. I apologize, I'm not looking at the camera hardly. I don't want to lose my space because it's all like that. Okay, peace working. Cumin, H. Gardenia, H or B. Lavender, H or O. Lilac, H. Magnolia, B. Meadowsweet, H. Narcissus, Narcissus, H. Pennyroyal, H. Tuberose, H or B. Violet, H. Now for magical power working. Allspice, H. Carnation, H. Dragon's blood, H. Ginger, H or O. Gum mastic, H. Tangerine, H or O. Vanilla, H. And okay, that is for the magical power. Then we're going to go to psychic dreams, prophetic dreams, PROPHETIC. Okay, camphor, H or O. Clinique foil, CLINQUEFOIL, H. Heliothrope, H. Jasmine, H. Marigold, H. Mimosa, H. And rose, H or O. Protection. Protection's got a lot of substitutes that you can include. Angelica, H. Anise, H or O. Arabic gum, H. Asafoetida. H. Balm of Gilead. H. Basil. H or O. Bay. H or O. Bergamot. Mint. H or B. Black pepper. H or O. Calamus. H. Caraway. H. Carnation. H. Cedarwood. H or O. Cinnamon. H or O. Clinique foil. H. Clove. H or O. Clover. H. Copal. H. Cumin. H. Cypress. H or O. Dill. H. Dragon's blood. H. Eucalyptus. H or O. Fennel. H. Fern. H. Flax. H. Frankincense. H or O. Remember, all of these were still on protection. Frankincense. H or O. Galangalula. H. Rose geranium. H or O. Heather. H. Honeysuckle. H. Hyacinth. H. Hyssop. H. Juniper. H or O. Lavender. H or O. Lilac. H. Lime. H or O. Lotus. B. Mandrake. H. Marigold. H. Mimosa. H. Mistletoe. H. Mugwort. H. Myrrh. H or O. Niaouli. Neroli. O. Orris. H. Patchouli. H or O. Pennyroyal. H. Pony. Pony. H. Peppermint. H or O. Pettigrain. O. Pine. H or O. Rose. H or O. Rose geranium. H or O. Rue. H. Sage. H. Sandalwood. H or O. Thistle. H. Valerian. H. Vervain. H. Vetiver. H or O. Violet. H. Wood aloe. H. Woodruff. H. And woodworm. H. And all those were protection. Okay, psychic awareness. Gum arabic. H. Anise. H. Bay. H or O. Camphor. H or O. Cassia. H or O. Cinnamon. H or O. Citron. H. Clove. H or O. Flax. H. Galangula. H. Gardenia. H. Heliotrope. H. Honeysuckle. H. Lemongrass. H or O. Lilac. H. Mace. H or O. Marigold. H. Gum mastic. H. Mugwort. H. Nutmeg. H or O. Orange. H or O. Orris. H. Peppermint. H or O. Rose. H or O. Saffron. H. Star anise. H. Thyme. H. Tuberose. H or B. Wormwood. H. Yarrow. H or O. Now we're on the last page of these. Purification. Anise. H. Gum arabic. H. Bay. H or O. Benzoin. H or O. Calamus. H. Chamomile. H or O. Camphor. H or O. Cedarwood. H or O. Cinnamon. H or O. Copal. H. Eucalyptus. H or O. Fennel. H. Frankincense. H or O. Hyssop. H. Lavender. H or O. Lemon. H or O. Lemon verbena. H or O. Lime. H or O. Mimosa. H. Musk. S. Myrrh. H or O. Parsley. H. Peppermint. H or O. Pine. H or O. Rosemary. H or O. Sandalwood. H or O. Thyme. H. Tobacco. H. Valerian. H. Vervain. H. And then the last one, if you're doing a working for spirituality, you can use any of these as substitutions to add into your working. Gum Arabic, H. Cassia, H or O. Cinnamon, H or O. Copal, H. Frankincense, H or O. Gardenia, H. Heliotrope, H. Jasmine, H or O. Lotus, B. Myrrh, H or O. Pine, H or O. Sage, H. Sandalwood, H or O. Wisteria, H. And last one, wood aloe, H. And that completes the second part on the substitutions for some of your own workings that you're doing. And thank you for watching. And this was a long one. The other one shouldn't be this long. And bless me. Bye. I didn't ever get it on the first try.